You're looking for the best stock in the world, aren't you? Hey, I'm Mike, and I learned the hard way that for finding the best stock in the world, spreadsheets suck. That's why I decided to replace this with that. But it's not only about the looks. Let me tell you more. It was a long journey. I started with a simple spreadsheet where I was entering all the data manually. Then I gradually automated it. I was adding more and more rules. I added tiny little diagrams to visualize the numbers. I checked dozens of templates shared by people on the internet looking for inspiration. I struggled for weeks with data sources, broken Excel plugins, APIs, and learning about the most complex formulas the spreadsheets have to offer. But no matter how far I took the spreadsheet automation, it never felt good enough. It was simply not possible to keep up with the thousands of companies out there. Data updates were taking forever. Eventually, the document got so slow that it was unusable. Countless rows and columns were making me anxious, missing the clarity I needed to be successful. I had no way to experiment and check how any modification, like adding a new criteria, would affect my returns. That's why I decided to create something better, a tool that eventually became Scoring Alpha. It allows you to see the most recent data for thousands of companies. To make it easy to comprehend at a glance, all the metrics and indicators important to you are structured into categories you define. By the way, I think that's how it feels to be a well-trained jet pilot, when you just peek at the controls and know exactly what's going on. Every rule, every criteria, they are fully customizable, and it's really easy. You don't need to have any experience with coding or even spreadsheets. For the stocks valuations, something that I struggle the most when using the spreadsheets, the range between cheap and expensive can be defined by you, or based on the historical data, making it unique to each stock. You can also override it with just a few clicks if needed. With backtests, you can experiment and build a strategy that not only matches your own approach, but also has a desired historical risk and reward ratio. The screener allows you to find stocks that perfectly match your strategy, but you've probably never heard about them before. And when you want a more visual look, this view is only one click away. We all know the markets are tough. It's hard to be better than all other investors, especially with tools showing you the same stuff that millions of others see. Our own emotional biases don't make it easier for us either. You need something that will turn your knowledge, your experience, your unique perspective into an advantage over the rest of the crowd. Whether you invest in value stocks, growth stocks, or some other stock category I cannot even imagine, Scoring Alpha will rate them for you, exactly your way, in seconds.